What's up, everybody? My name is Samton, Gina. I've been trying to I wanted to film my story time without wearing my glasses, but my eyes are actually getting painful right now, so I'll just clean them real quick. Now that is normal. Story time. Okay, let me just begin with the story time before the dog decides to bark again. I always have my coffee warm. I'm probably like Jackie Chan. You remember that movie by Jackie Chan? The old movie where he waits for his tea to become warm. I never drink my coffee hot. I do, but it always burns my tongue. So I decided to drink my coffee warm most of the times. Story time. Editing the wedding. Last week, most of you guys still know that I'm still editing my brother's wedding. While just editing this wedding, I realized so many things about photography on its own. I think photography is underrated. Photography, there's a lot to it than just cropping an image, because I had to work on the color, work on almost everything for each and every photograph for the wedding. Meaning, I could only edit about 50 pictures per day, and I took 1,000 pictures for the wedding. So you can just imagine how long it took to have the perfect pictures for the wedding. Well, obviously I didn't give them 1,000 pictures. There were, I think, 700 or 600 pictures that I gave them. But during this time, this period, I kept on asking myself, all those dogs annoying me. During this time, I kept on asking myself, is this what photographers go through? If this is what photographers go through, then their pay is underrated. Because in school, we were told photography for a wedding, you should actually charge about 20,000 rand. 20,000 rand upwards. Then I come to my hood and you tell them, I'm gonna charge you 10,000 rand for your wedding, for everything for your wedding. Then they complain about the prices, not knowing the things that we have to go through. For them, photography is just a snap. You take your phone, you take a picture, you send it to the person. That is what people think photography is like, not considering the fact that we have to deal with everything in the shot. You have to look at your grandma, your this, your that, are they in shot? Do they look good? Then we take like 50 pictures of a single scene, still trying to get the perfect shot. Because sometimes when you say cheese, somebody is looking at the camera next to George, trying to get George's attention, while I'm here, the guy that is actually hired for the wedding, trying to take the pictures, which is actually crazy. Because this one time, we're taking. Are you done? Are you done? Okay. There's one. You're not done. There's one. I think it's done. We'll take. Can I finish? There's one time I was taking pictures. There were 4 people. Out of the 4, 3 people were looking at me, and the one is actually looking at this guy with his phone. It's very distracting when you go to a scene and you want to take pictures, and all these people want to follow you. They also want to take pictures with their phones. I'm hired there to do the pictures for them. If you're not satisfied with that, if you want to put your pictures on Facebook and Instagram, on whatever platform you want to put it on, just give me my time to do what I am doing. Because it was very distracting. You take a picture, 3 people looking at you, the other person is looking at someone taking pictures with their phones. Why? Why? And that is very distracting. Next thing, cutting meat. Ooh, I actually cut the meat. Remember the video that I posted on YouTube, I think last week. Cutting the meat, I actually ate the meat. While I was eating, I was like chopping. Before I was eating, like I had to cook the food. I started chopping, and while I'm chopping, I felt this pain. This care, for this animal. I'll never go vegan, but I understand what some vegans say. You know, some vegans like, no, this is animal brutality, those kind of things. But while I was cutting the meat, you know, I kept on recalling the things that I was facing. You know, I kept on seeing the blood when we were like cutting the animal. It was horrific, you know, cutting it, because when you cut it, the knife was like kind of blunt, so you have to like cut deep. You have to like use your force, and while you're using your force, you think about this animal that was actually killed. You're actually there when the animal was killed. I don't have, you know, I don't have love. You know, I think I have love. I care for some animals. I care for a lot of things. I say some animals because mosquitoes are annoying. So some animals, I care for some animals. I don't care how you kill mosquitoes. How you kill mosquitoes, I don't care about that. You know, destroy them, put them in a fire, do whatever. I don't like them. But for a cow, I was hurt. You know, when I was cooking, I was chopping the meat. But that was that. I ate it. I literally ate it, and it was very nice. I just had it for breakfast. Yeah, I had it. Oh, it's done. I had it for breakfast. Yeah, I had some meat for breakfast. I was lazy to make something healthier than that. And what else? What is this? I can't read my own handwriting. Can't read my own handwriting. I'm just gonna skip this one. I'm gonna skip the third one. I wrote it and my handwriting is failing me. YouTube. Snap, what's this? Declined video. Oh, there was a video that I posted. This was crazy. I posted a video because my internet is slow. I posted a video for about 2 days, literally 2 days, and it was at I think 80 something percent after 2 days. Then after 80 something percent, it says what the application failed due to time what, and I had to start the video all over again. You know, I literally had to start the video over again. But it actually didn't take 2 days this time around. It took about a day. I think it took a day. Probably 2 days. I don't know. Maybe the first one was 3 days and the second one was 2 days. Because my internet is terribly slow. That was a disaster because I had to put. I don't remember the name of the video. I'll try and recall. I do not remember the name of the video, but it took me about 5 days for me to upload the video due to YouTube failing me, YouTube saying something was wrong about the video. And what else? Jeremy Loop and essay. While I was filming with my friend, the video that I posted, it's one goal. The video that I just posted, I was amazed that this guy is South African, Jeremy Loop. I was listening to his music. His music is actually very nice. He did not pay me to say this about him. I don't actually know him. We've never actually spoken. But I'm actually very surprised that this guy is actually South African. That this guy is South African, because like we don't actually promote these good artists. You know, so many people that are promoted are actually these. Oh snap. Are these, you know, these trappers, you know, these wannabe trappers that just promote drinking, those kind of things. But the good musicians, I'm not saying them, the trappers aren't good musicians, but with the good musicians that touch your heart, you know, those artists that want to move you forward, those artists aren't actually as promoted, you know, in South Africa. It's a shame because, you know, personally, I constantly on YouTube. I think being on YouTube has actually enlightened me. You know, I'm actually, at first, television makes things seem biased. You know, you think things are biased because what is on television is what you're going to watch. Then when you go on YouTube, you have this broad platform that you can actually choose what you want to watch. You, if you want to watch cartoons, if you want to watch music, if you want to watch me talking, I really appreciate that. Please do like and subscribe if you do. If you want to watch those kind of things, it gives you that power, you know, that authority to choose for yourself. Then on television, you don't actually have the authority to choose for yourself. I hear a lot of people complaining about our cable. not gonna mention their name. You know, they constantly repeating movies, those kind of things. But I don't recommend you watching movies on television. Just go out there and support. Yeah, just support. It's about 30 rand to rent a movie, which is actually understandable. Instead of just pirating, or instead of just waiting on television to give you the things that you actually want. What else? Competing with sound. With my videos, with my YouTube videos, I'm not actually competing with any other YouTuber out there. You know, there's this weird one video about a kid that's dancing on my YouTube channel. I'm competing with that video. It's at 600 views. I'm trying by all means to get to 600 views or more for a video other than that, because the video is like 600 views, then the one previous to that has 130 or 127 views. I'm actually competing with those videos because the views that I'm getting right now is at 15, 14, 3 views. It's done. It's like 3 views or 2 views. Yeah, I'm just competing with myself. Yeah, I'm trying to get to 600 views to remove that video. Not remove, but to escalate another video to becoming better. You know, just becoming better of myself. I think that would be something great. What else? Don't watch TV anymore. Oh, I just mentioned that I actually don't watch television. I don't watch television. We do have a television, but we don't even have cable. It's like small TV, that box television, because I'd rather spend my money on my equipment, my gear. You know, instead of just spending, let's say 10,000 rand on a television, I'd rather go out and buy a new camera to vlog with. You know, those kind of things. You know, I don't watch television. I think it's not a waste of time. You know, it's not a waste of time. It's a beautiful platform. Just that it tends to be biased. You know, I don't like that. Even with news, I remember this one story. How am I gonna put this without seeing bias? Okay, there's this incident. Let's just say students were striking here, right? Students were striking, wanting something. They want something. I can't actually say what they want because that's gonna be always what I'm talking about. They want something. Then on this channel they say students broke, violated this, that, and that. On this channel they say students fight for their rights. You know, just those two stories, it's the same thing, but it leads you on to somewhere else. On this side you say the students are wrong, these students are wrong, they violated this, they broke down this, they damaged the government facilities. And on this side you say no, the students actually made a word for themselves because they're actually fighting for what they want. Because these two things are talking about one story, but they actually separated the two stories. They're making us believe two different things. You know, one story we say they're right, one story we say they are right, one story we say they are wrong. That is one of the reasons I don't watch television, unless it's a movie. You know, if it's a movie or cartoons, I love cartoons. If it's a movie or cartoons, the weather, because I don't understand how you can be biased with the weather. You know, you can't actually say whether it's very hot here because there's a lot of black people, it's very cold here because there's a lot of white people. You just cannot say that. It's the temperatures are like this, the temperatures are like this. It's just straightforward. It's that. It's however you take it. Climate change is a thing. Cool. That's it. That's the end. Yes, that's the end. Thank you for watching. My name is Samton, Gina. Please do like and subscribe. Honestly, I'll try and get. I'm actually trying to save up for a proper, like a decent camera, a decent microphone. I do have a microphone, but the camera that I have can't actually use it. Is that right? Yeah, because it's just for pictures. The DSLR that I have is just for pictures, not videos. Doesn't actually have that input for microphones. So the 7D that I would love to buy would be something that I would be filmed with, then I'll get a gorilla pod. A gorilla pod. I hate mumbling. A gorilla pod. This cream is nice. One more time. Okay, then I'll get a gorilla pod. Oh, you have to just stop the video. My name is Samton, Gina, and I mumble a lot.